Hey there, I'm Daisy Whitney reporting for Beat TV at the 4A's conference in San Francisco, where I just caught up with Donna Speciale from MediaVest, and she discussed the opportunities for online video for clients, and in particular targeting and how that's starting to improve significantly this year. Here she is. Get started by talking about how online video is fitting into the media plans for your clients.
Okay. We adopted online video a couple of years ago actually, and really utilized it coming out of the television dollars and using fluidity of dollars coming out of national television and testing the waters into the digital landscape on online. You know, again, it was more content of same content that you were seeing in linear to the same content that they were trying and testing in digital. Well, online's come a huge way now, where the diversity of online video now is not just the ABC Desperate Housewives. It is now content from user-generated to advertiser-generated to everything in the middle. And that, I think, is unbelievably giving us opportunities for clients now to really hone in on audiences. Online video to me now is about all target audiences and how to get to those target audiences.
Can you elaborate at all? How are you doing that, or how do you hope to do that?
I am aware that there's a lot of media companies now that are trying to really fine-tune and use data to determine who is watching what content. So you assume that ABC's content is following them on the online side, but that's just too general. Now we want to really go in and forget the waste and really hone in and get very focused on that 18 to 24-year-old viewer, male, female, teen, kids. That's probably a little touchy these days, but really honing in on the audiences and honing in on, I don't care if it's 5 people, if those 5 people like that content and I as the advertiser or the brand want to look at those 5 people will be more important to me than going to 500 people that aren't really into my brand.
So you're saying it's not just about abc.com and hulu.com anymore, that they're looking much more broadly at smaller sites that can serve their needs?
Correct. I mean, I think we need to look at the whole spectrum. You know, it is unfortunately the long tail happening here, but it's really giving us a huge opportunity to hone in on the audiences that we're looking at for each brand, and each brand's going to go into different content one way or the other. I would say one of the biggest challenges is getting clients to understand that quality will go over the gambit. A user-generated piece of content, okay, doesn't necessarily mean it's not where we should be advertising, because those consumers watching that in that audience for their brand, that may be where we need to be, versus a ABC or Yahoo. They both serve the same purpose. We just have to get clients and brand managers a little bit of an education that they're both good, they just serve different purposes.
Do you still get some resistance, and how do you manage that when you get it from your clients, that they're weary or reluctant?
You know, we're at the conference right now, it's transformation, it's an education. I mean, literally, we just need to test and learn and educate every day, every minute of the day, because it's happening too fast. And you know, basically what we actually want to look at today, we may want to change it 4 months from now, because unfortunately the consumer and the viewers are so fickle that even what they are looking at and the content they want to view, they change, their appetites are changing. So we have to be very fluid with it, and that's why the educational process with our brands and our clients are very important.
So final question for you, what is one of the things that you're focused on as it relates to online video for 2010? Goals that you have for this year?
Really honing in on trying to really find the target audiences for each individual brands, and then see if we can scale them up, because it's going to be very difficult to go brand by brand, because of course our business is all about scaling the opportunity and then finding that efficiency is there. So we really need to work with the media companies to see how we can aggregate, and I think the key is aggregation, the online video, yet getting to our target audiences, but then utilizing it from a scale perspective for an efficiency play.
Thank you, Donna.